In dreams now mortals soared on Superman's wing, while letters numbers did their switching thing. Poor zero looked like O, while one met L. As language tied itself in verbal string, zeros began to look like the alphabetic letter O, causing confusion, along with one looking like the letter L. "Better hold off," Graybeard suggested.
Nobody dialed the knobs back a little. Some people are now reporting that they can fly like Superman in some new event called sleeping hallucinations or night dreams.
Sweet homonyms bred fast through twisted speech, while synonyms stretched meaning's grasp and reach. Some words began to have the same sound, as called a homonym but not a homonym, and some with similar meanings, as called a synonym, although it had none itself, and some words now had multiple meanings. How strange that phonetic sounds, nothing like the way its letters ought to sound and teach. Nor was phonetic spelled the way it sounded. Abbreviation grew absurdly long, while monosyllabic did its spelling wrong. And why was abbreviation such a long word without any? And how come monosyllabic wasn't? And love found only dove and high above to rhyme with in the poet's frustrated song. Also, love was reduced to having only the two good rhymes of dove and above, which soon became overused and stale, frustrating many poets and their readers. Perhaps I should not mention that last part, as verses struggle with their rhyming art. For when reality affects one's tools, the very telling tears itself apart. So, nobody dialed back the cosmic gain, lest perfect prowess drive all pleasure vain. For in the flaws and failings of our reach, some sweeter victory might yet remain. Let basketball miss sometimes from afar. Let language keep its puzzles bizarre. For in imperfection's fertile ground, the flowers of wonder show us what we are. Through all these ripples in the cosmic sea, where letters dance and athletes bend the knee, we learn that too much more of thisness might make less of all we struggled to be free. In Wildwood, where the Jersey shore should be, a slice of Hawaii touched the sea, with torch and palm tree, waterfall and song, while fat men sang beneath a tropical tree. At Sunset Bay, where Numena turned real, raw oysters well done graced the evening meal. A ship-turned bar at Pier's End served its guests, while sand-strewn floors made reality real. Austin reported that a part of Hawaii had sprung up in Wildwood, New Jersey, named Sunset Bay, and that it had had big fat singers, torches, palm trees, waterfalls, tropical flowers, a half-ship at the end of a pier that served as a bar, good food, ordering raw oysters well done. Although it consisted of only waves and fields, lucky that his brain turned the Numena into phenomena, and sand all around as a floor. And goo! Oogle stretched its vowels wide, as extra O's took Quantum's wild ride.
Just marketing.
Also, he said that many more O's had appeared in the word goo. Oogle.
These sleeping visions help us through the night, while homonyms give poets new delight, and synonyms enrich our speaking ways, as language grows more playful in its flight.
Frederick suggested that the sleeping visions were harmless and probably helped us in some way, that homonyms gave poets even more rhymes, that synonyms and words with multiple meanings would enrich the language.
Slash zeros from their O's to keep them clear, while typewriters fade into yesteryear.
That zeros could have a slash added through them for differentiation, that typewriters were obsolete, that we could get used to the odd words, perhaps someday getting even with them.
Let love find of among its rhyming friends, as poetry finds new patterns to endear. This Hawaii sprung from Jersey's fertile sand, just call it tourism's strategic plan, for who can say where reality ends and marketing begins to understand.
The waves lap fields where fields should never be, while palm trees shade the Atlantic's chilly sea. Yet human minds adapt to stranger things and make them seem as normal as can be. For in these shifts of what is real and true, we find new ways to bend our world's bright hue, till Hawaii and Jersey seems quite right, and extra O's make searching somehow new. And that Google's extra O's would probably get used in a marketing ploy as denoting the internet page ranges of interest.